FM100.3. Perfect music for a silent night. FM100.3, Utah's official Christmas music station.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome Sherry Call.
Every year when a chill hits the air, people run around to make a holiday. And the snow just covers up all the things that were worrying them only yesterday. 'Cause it's winter time again, and the last leaf falls on what has been as this year comes to an end. I am thinking about starting again. Pretty soon I will start some seeds of hope in my windowsill. And in the spring I will plant these dreams. But for now, the snow makes time stand still. 'Cause it's winter time again, and the last leaf falls on what has been as this year comes to an end. I am thinking about starting again. And maybe words I never said, only things that I haven't told you yet. Maybe love that I have missed is only love that hasn't touched me yet. Maybe hope I never had is only faith that I haven't shown you yet. Maybe dreams that never happened are only miracles that haven't happened yet. 'Cause it's winter time again, and the last leaf falls on what has been as this year comes to an end. I am thinking about starting again. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's always such a treat for me to do the FM100 mini concerts. I've been doing them for a long time. I can't remember if it was 1999 or 2000 when I started doing these. Way back when they were in the little office in Trolley Square, and then there was the ZCMI Mall for a little bit. So it's just been a lot of fun. I'm always so grateful when they invite me back, and I am also just so thankful that you're here to listen. So for this next song, this is a great time for me to introduce my friend Tyler Castleton, who's playing the piano here. Go ahead and give him a hand. He's amazing. I'm hoping, I can't promise, but I'm hoping that maybe around this time next year I'll have a new Christmas project, and I've been writing some new Christmas songs. And just to tell you, this is going to bug him that I tell you this, but just to tell you how amazing my friend Tyler is, I played this song for him once through this morning and was just saying, I really wish you could play this. And he sat right down and played it perfectly without any music or anything. So he's going to go ahead and play the piano on this new song that I wrote called How It All Began. A busy street is sparkling and Santa Claus is ringing a bell while people hustle by the twinkle lights in the snowy night. They carry their bags and boxes. There's mistletoe and candles glow, all for a night far away. And so long ago, when a man and his wife searched through the streets for a soft place to rest, and it to be just a stable with hay, and that's where they laid a new baby. That's how it all began. And now there's candy canes and window panes are painted with the scenes from a light-filled manger. There's gingerbread and slippery sleds and parties where the children sing old-time carols, and Christmas trees are shimmering, and way at the top there's a sign from so long ago, when a star in the sky glistened and gleamed, and then journeys began for wise men and kings, and then angels proclaimed shepherds to seek for a baby. And that's how it all began. And hearts get a little more tender whenever we start to remember, and the lights and the candles glow brighter, and the songs are so full of delight for the King of all kings, and the promise of peace, and we all can rejoice and fall to our knees for the chance for new life that all came to be from a baby. And that's how it all began. Thank you. So the Christmas season is such a festive time of year, and just so many wonderful sights and sounds and even smells of wonderful treats that people make, and it brings back so many memories of years gone by. And one time, though, I was thinking a lot about how hard that might be for people who have had a tragedy happen at Christmas time, and how it might be difficult when all of the songs and all the things come back. And I actually lost two very dear friends of mine, a son and his mother, both around Christmas time, but a couple years apart. Both really sudden tragedies, and they're my friend's sister, the daughter of the woman who died. I thought about her and how hard it might be every time Christmas comes around. Her brother died in an ATV accident, and then a couple years later, her mother was shot in a random gang shooting just in Arizona. And I thought about her and just how hard it might be, and for people who have struggled at Christmas time. And I wanted to write a song of comfort for anyone who's had really hard things happen at Christmas time. And that's what this song is. It's called Broken Hearts Like Mine. It was right around this time of year, not too long ago, that was when I heard the news that he wasn't coming home. Now there's just something about this holiday that just tears me up inside. But Jesus was born, and he lived, and he died for broken hearts like mine. I see the gifts and the Christmas trees, and I don't think these things are wrong. Just don't want to break down under all these lights, so I still can't sing the songs. 'Cause the melodies turn to memories, and the only peace on earth I find is knowing Jesus was born, and he lived, and he died for broken hearts like mine. I can feel the tenderness of friends who care. I can see the children playing everywhere. Just try to fade into the scenery, 'cause everyone is meant to be Christmassy. I am not homeless or alone or poor, Sometimes I'm content to be ignored. That doesn't mean that I don't believe. Believing is what saves me in times like these. Jesus was born in a stable, so he must know how it can be. Sometimes I feel like this holiday doesn't have a place for me. But when it's all I can do just to make it through this bittersweet Christmas time, I remember Jesus was born and he lived and he died for broken hearts like mine. I'll be singing once again, I just need a little time. Thankful that Jesus was born and he lived and he died for broken hearts like mine. Thank you so much. So when I was a little girl, every Christmas Eve, we would open up one present, and for a while, the present that we opened was from my grandmother, my Grandma Jensen, and she would always give us a pair of socks and $5 and this shiny piece of wood. And these shiny pieces of wood were so funny. I think that she just got these little blocks of wood, and then she cut out a little picture from a magazine of a little holly berry or a bird, or a tiny bird, or like a little flower. And then she would put like this kind of shellac or epoxy kind of thing over it. And so it was just kind of this crazy little block of wood with a picture on it. And we always laughed about how we were going to get the shiny pieces of wood on Christmas Eve from my grandmother. And it was a funny thing at the time, but now that my grandmother has passed away, I don't know what happened to all of those pieces of wood, but I have one shiny piece of wood that I keep, and I always remember my Grandma Jensen when I hold this little piece of this shiny wood that has a little bird on it, and I just think about how she must have felt while she was making it, and how she hoped that we would like the little art project that she made. And the more time goes by, my favorite gifts are the simple things that people put their heart into, and that's kind of what this song is about. It's about 3 different people who give a gift. He told her it was special. He wrapped it up in red. It was a painting of his first grade hand. And she believed what he said, 'cause she knew underneath the wrapping she would find a work of art, 'cause it was from his heart. It was from his heart. He told me it was nothing. I didn't think that could be true. And when I read the secret note on the card, ooh, that's when I knew that it may not be expensive, but it was given in true love. It was from his heart. It was from his heart. All the sweaters and the diamonds and the chocolates in cologne are nothing next to love that makes the magic out of cards and socks and hugs and kisses and the feeling that we never have to be alone. I told him it was broken, but it was all that I And he said that it was just what he wanted. And somehow I believed what he said. And it wasn't gold or frankincense like they gave him from the start. It was just my heart. It was just my heart. Thank you. So I've already introduced my friend Tyler Castleton here. He's a really good friend of mine. We've been working on music together for a lot of years, and this song I'm going to sing for you next is a song that we wrote together. It's about Mary, the mother of Jesus. He's the son of a king, but he came to us with nothing. No purple robe, no crust of bread. With his soft, tiny hands, he reached out for me to hold him. And there was no crown upon his head. So I guess that I should not have been surprised when I saw the human tears in his holy infant eyes. And no one ever taught me how to sing a lullaby for the son of a mighty king. But when I held him in my arms and I rocked him just the way that mothers do, I just knew. Just as we knew he'd be, he lived so selflessly. He was a legend in the land. And people came from far and wide. They looked at him with pleading eyes, longing for the healing in his hands. And in those endless busy days, he still had time for me. He always found a way. And no one ever told me how to love. A healer and a teacher sent from up above. But when he cared for me and helped me in the tender way that only he could do, I just knew. In sunlit moments, I could see me in the traces of his smile. And I know he came from me, but he was better than this world would allow. I could not save him when he died. And now it seems that he's the one who holds me when I cry. And everybody asks me how I'm sure that the little boy I raised is our Redeemer. I could list the dreams and prophecies and miracles that prove his mission true. But in all honesty, every moment I was with him, I just knew. Thank you. So for a while now, I've realized that a lot of the Christmas songs that I've written, pretty much all of them are pretty serious Christmas songs, and I put my whole heart into them. I love it, but I thought that maybe it might be about time for me to write like a cute little fluffy Christmas song, like my own little Walking in Winter Wonderland kind of thing, like a little frosted sugar cookie or something. But this is my attempt at doing that. I have my little friend ukulele here to help me with it. But this song is called Christmas Crush, and it's brand new, so I hope we're all friends here if I struggle a little bit, but we'll do our best here. The snow falls down, crazy and quiet at the same time, just like this heart of mine, secretly pounding with you right by my side. I slide and slip on the icy streets, and my heartbeat skips when you grab me so I don't fall down. You don't know that I'm long gone. Darling, I fear if you look too close, you'll know it's true. I've got a Christmas crush on you. My cheeks get rosy red, I'm blaming it all on the chilly air. You're trying not to stare, so you look away, and then we both start laughing, and then I'm all lit up like the street lamps at the sidewalk sale. You ask me to dance as the carols play. Everything's crowded, but there's just you. Darling, I fear if you look too close, then you'll know it's true. I've got a Christmas crush on you. I swear that I never told a soul, but I'm starting to think maybe you already know. I don't know how the word gets around. Somehow it's the talk of the town, or it seems I'm an open book. Take a good look and you'll know it's true. I've got a Christmas crush on you. Thank you. The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, Noel, sense. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King of Israel. Born is the King of Israel. Thank you. I just want to say thanks again to FM100 for having me out here to do a mini concert, and to thank you all for being here. Something I love to do to end is to have you sing Silent Night with me, so we'll do that in just a moment. But if you'd like to come and say hello afterwards, I'll be right over here off to the side if you want to come and say hi. But thank you again. I hope you all have a really wonderful Christmas. Thanks again, everyone.